Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the best team of them all? We're going to find out today. Look at this aerial view. This is awesome. The Women's Series stop in Vienna, fifth stop of the year. It's going to be great. Look at this venue, absolutely stunning. And we're going to start off the day hot. When I say hot, I mean super hot. Netherlands, the #1 seed in the competition and the #1 team in the world, will be matched up with Portugal. First quarterfinal. This is the knockout round. You win, you keep going. You lose, you're done for good. Netherlands has played 3 events previously. They played the first event of the year in Chengdu, won it. Hey, coach, how you doing? Looking good with the glasses and everything. They then traveled back home, took care of business in Amsterdam. After winning both, they felt real good about their chances in Baku to go for the trifecta. And they got upset in the final against a very surprising Latvian squad who just had secured its spot to the World Cup. So obviously, 3 finals in 3 events, 2 titles. Netherlands feels pretty good about its chances of adding jewelry to the cupboard, jewelry to the stand by the bed, you know, when you want to feel good and look at all your accomplishments. Let's watch some rules first.
Yo, what's good? My name is Kyle Montgomery, aka the voice of 3x3. And if for some reason you still don't know the rules of 3x3, it is time to tap in. Class is officially in session. So on our half court, you've got 2 teams of 3 players with 1 additional substitute on the bench. Yo, what's up, sub? Can I check in? In 3x3, even the ball is different. This is the official Wilson right here. Trust me, it's groovy, baby. This game is pedal to the metal. 10-minute game clocks, just 12-second shot clocks, and a 1st to 21 scoring format for the win. If a team doesn't score 21 points, all they have to do is outscore their opponent within 10 minutes. And you know we keep it street. In this game, we score by 1s and 2s. Anything inside the arc is worth 1. Anything outside of the arc is worth 2. Still got it. And this game is all gas, no brakes. Literally, after the opening check ball, play is continuous. Make or miss, offense turns to defense, just like that. This 10-minute sprint is just getting started. We'll see you at the top.
Every time I see that clip, I wonder how many tries did it take for Kyle to make that 2-point shot. I mean, I got to ask my technical team. I got to find out the truth. Did he get it done on 1 shot? I mean, I don't deny his shooting ability, but let's see. I'm just teasing, brother. I'm just teasing. Anyhow, people, how are you doing? Angelo Tsagarakis, your host. I hope you're not tired of my voice yet, and if you are, I'm sorry. Deal with it. I'm really looking forward to those quarterfinals, and I'm very intrigued. We potentially have Netherlands and Ukraine meeting up in the semis. It's going to be interesting to see how Singapore fares against the physicality and strength down low with Team Ukraine. Portugal is a team that has a lot of skill. Will they withstand the ball pressure and defensive intensity from the Netherlands? Looking forward to see that. Prague and CS Rapid Bucharest. That's also a very interesting matchup. Prague is a team that can beat anybody, particularly if they find efficiency from the outside. It's a team that counts on its 2-point shooting, and so far they haven't shot it well enough to feel overly confident in their ability to move on to the semis, but everything is possible. Like KJ said, anything is possible. And the last matchup is going to be Gyorvs against Madrid. Madrid playing some good brand of 3x3. Gyorvs finished pool action unscathed, but it wasn't without battling. So we got a nice plateau for your own pleasure. If you haven't done so yet, please follow us on all social media platforms at FIBA 3x3. We got all the goodies, all the best stuff, the highlights, the full games, the documentaries, the ankle breakers, the buzzer beaters. And if you want to give me a shout out or if you want to ask me a question, don't hesitate. Angelo Tsagorakis here to serve you. So since we have another full day of 3x3 action, we have 4 events going on at once here in Vienna. We have the Youth Nations League, talking about the Europe 4 conference, where we saw Austria in the men's bracket win out day 2. We have the 3x3 Wheelchair Masters. Very high level of competition, let me tell you that. Impressive athletes. We have obviously the Women's Series that you're watching with me right now, and we have the World Tour. We're talking about a 3x3 festival. You hear Vienna this week. The motto is 3x3 is life. The number 4 player in the world, Janice Bloomstra, well accompanied by the number 1 player in the world, Noortje Driesen. And Netherlands with a great outside shooting performance from Ilse Koutse against Madrid. Let me tell you, Koutse was on a mission. Sweet outside shooting. Did from the inside, the outside. Netherlands outlasted Italy. Koutse went off for 10 points, shooting 4 for 5 from 2-point range. Netherlands did not even need a great performance from Janice Bloomstra as Noortje Driesen exploded for 9 points. 16 points just between Koutse and Driesen. For Portugal, they outlasted Austria in last night's last game of pool action. A great performance from the Portuguese phenoms. Austria gave it a strong shot, but Elise Martins late in the stretch took care of business. She also knocked down 2 for 3 from long range. Also had 5 boards. All around, very solid performance, but it was a full team effort. Resende Cargosa with 5 points. Maria Mourinho with 6. Can Koutse keep up with the good work? Can she keep up with the sweet outside shooting? Portugal will have to withstand the ball pressure and the physicality. Team Netherlands is one of the best in the business. Might not be the tallest squad, but it is one of the most experienced and capable. That's a quick trigger. You gotta love the game from Maria Marinho. Maria heard me in the Bluetooth, and that's a barbecue chicken down low for Driesen. If Espinosa gets matched up often, this type of setup, it's gonna be a short-lived quarterfinal for Portugal. Driesen does not play around. The problem is Espinosa is allowing Driesen to seal her close to the cup comfortably. You got to put a body in Driesen's leg. Marinho, great touch. Two people on the ball gets you in trouble unless Kautze decides to be generous. Give one up. Gyorvs trying to speed up past Driesen. That did not work out, and Driesen is going to go right back to the post up. That's a mismatch. Ooh. That was sweet. Little spin off you. And Marinho. Late call, but the right call. Now, I'm pretty sure now you understand that the referees who have to let the physicality take its toll and take its course. In 3x3, you earn your buckets. All those things that are not allowed in 5-on-5 are allowed. You have that street ball spirit in 3x3. I'm not gonna say no blood, no foul, but sometimes it might be that. But if the fouls have an impact and prevent you from scoring, the whistle will blow. Espinosa having a hard time right now matching up defensively, but she's doing a good job making up for it offensively with her speed. Portugal is going to have to find a way to minimize Netherlands' efficiency in the paint. Bully ball. Making it look easy. Look at Schiphol. And at the end of the quarterfinals, please don't go anywhere, because we're going to have our first wheelchair game of the day. Going to be a great matchup. There's going to be a whistle right there. Have a winter day grass going against cold 99ers. Driesen, easy lay. Espinosa needs to fight a little bit more, try to go around, three-quarter push. You cannot allow Netherlands to score that fast. Look at Schiphol. Managed to secure the rock. See right here, it's just one pass. It's too easy. And the thing is, if you know that the Netherlands are going to do that, you just need to switch up the matchups on the check ball. Boonstra almost turns it over. Ball is deflected out of bounds, and Netherlands took a little bit long to trigger the offense. There's less than 1 second left on the 12-second shot clock. Send the Carragosa. Gets the ball on the move. And Maria Marinho. She faked the spin. Great job by Boonstra. Sealing. That is skill right there. Two-lady action. Martin stays very low. Drop defense can work out only if Resende Carragosa manages to recover a little bit faster. If you give a wide open lane to Nortier, this is not going to go well for you. Free throw. It's a great finish. Speedy Gonzalez style. Boonstra went for the bully ball against Espinosa, and that's a silly turnover on the transition. Driesen knows how to use her body so well to shield off the opponent. Marinho, what a baller. She has the sweetest touch. And that's going to be an offensive foul for sure. Boonstra did not need to overextend forward the way she did. She got to the spot. She needed to go straight up. You'll see it right here. Right here, the right elbow. An easy call for the referee, and look at this, man. Great footwork. It's capable of faking you out, and this is an incredible finish. Send the Carragosa. She's a tough cover for anyone trying to catch up with her on the catch. She plays with rhythm. She's great. Espinosa. To pass it a little bit better. Marinho. Oh, almost had it to go. Martins can't control the rock. Kautze gives it up on top. Great defense by Espinosa, anticipating the middle. That's a 12-second shot clock violation, and Portugal is scrappy. They're not going to give anything easy either. Marinho draws the 15th foul. Portugal is hanging in there. We see the boys. And the big brother Driesen looking over the outstanding performance so far in this event from Nortier. Portugal is participating in its first event here in Vienna this year in the Women's Series. It's a strong performance already, making it to the top 8. Now, can they come up with a big upset? Portugal came in this event ranked 15th seed. Marinho. Ooh, Maria.
Okay, now they have to watch out. 6 now against the Netherlands. With the next 2 free throws. They will often 16 foul, 12 für Portugal.
Netherlands now in foul trouble. That could play a key factor in Portugal, making it a struggle for Netherlands to build up a lead. Espinosa can't put the finishing touches on the strong take to the cup. Portugal plays smart. Anytime they're matched up with Evelyn Lutjes-Schiphol, they're just going for the jugular. They attack on their strong hand with purpose. Now both teams in the penalty, but that is a great take. Hit on the body. Very balanced matched up right now. Decent. Does not quite get the right angle. Pinoza for 2. Off target. Ball skewing to the right. And now Lutjes-Schiphol will go for the line for 2 free throws at the line. And you have 2 ways to look at this. Do you let Evelyn score, or do you make that foul? Culturally, my philosophy is when you get to that level where you're in the bonus, you're in the penalty, sometimes it's better to just let your opponent score a quick one and keep your fouls. Oh, Nortje, how does that smoothie taste? She got put in the blender, and Vicente Carregosa with a tough finish at the cup. And that is a silly foul from Evelyn Lutjes-Schiphol. You have to stay very aware of 2 things in 3x3. The 12-second shot clock and the foul trouble. These are 2 elements that can set you up for success or failure. So choose wisely. So going back to some Greek philosophy, the reason I personally try to influence my players to not foul once they reach the 6th team foul, double bonus, which is when a team reaches 10 team fouls, is a killer. It's like suicide. And it's very fast for you to get to that point. Giving 2 free throws up is like giving up a wide open 2-pointer. You don't want to do that either, because 2 points is a difference maker in 3x3. So unless it's very windy outside and you're counting on people missing free throws, I suggest don't foul when you're in foul trouble. Great dish. How do you like it? Spicy, sweet? Boonstra with the easy lay, the great flash, and the recovery from Dreesen. Pinoza made sure not to foul. this time around, it did not work out for the Sindicato Gosa. Boomstra misses. Pinoza, beautiful find. She drove hard to her left. Little pullback dribble between the legs. But they got to do a much better job covering that two-lady action right here. Boomstra, wide open. You got to make it hard on your opponent. The ball did connect with the rim. That's quite silly. I don't want to use another word, but if you're the coach, how frustrated are you with that call right there? And it's not a fault on the referees for calling it. It's Gabriela Espinosa's fault for reaching out of control and giving 2 free throws for free. Dreesen knocks it down. Netherlands bumped the lead up to 3 with such a tight matchup. It's a shot that is out of control for Marinho. With the matchup being that tight, could be the difference maker right there. Kauta freed up for the first time in this game. That's a great defensive transition. The ball pressure. The contest on the outlet. Kauta takes it all the way. Nagosa will be short. And now Netherlands takes full control of this game. No backdoor cut. And Portugal is breaking down slowly but surely. And even now, Sindicato Gosa is missing those little hits close to the cup that she's been making all game long so far. Kauta, easy lay. Portugal does not want to foul, and this is now a walk-away win. Netherlands is too good of a team to blow a lead late in the stretch like that. They will keep on pressing on the gas pedal. Up 7. You would think, oh, that was an easy game for the Netherlands. It wasn't at all, was it? The last 3 minutes ended up being the doom for Team Portugal. Sandy Carigosa might be too little too late, unfortunately. And Ipinosa coming back unless Boonstra decides to keep the game interesting. And whose foul is that going to be on? Dreesen probably. I don't know. I would say moving screen for sure from Ipinosa. Ipinosa is the one crashing into Dreesen. And Dreesen feels the same way after I watched the replay. That is a first in this event. Gabriela Ipinosa with an air ball. 0 for 2 at the worst of times, and that shall do the trick officially. Nortje Dreesen puts the last nails in Portugal's coffin here. For 2. Portugal will play until the very end, obviously. Especially when you think of final standings. Scoring aggregates matter. Boonstra trying to finish in 21. Not going to succeed. And Sandy Carigosa makes the score a bit more honorable. A tough battle. Portugal could not hold on to the pace and the physicality for a full 10-minute game. Broke down after 7. It's their first Women's Series event of the year, and it's promising. Portugal will be back, that's for sure. Netherlands, moving on. Ukraine and Singapore for game number 2. It's going to be a matchup of 2 different philosophies, 2 different playing styles. Ukraine, strong, it's physical, it's tall. It's going to play a bit slower than what Singapore will. Veronika Kosma has the most key assists in the event so far, 7. Imagine that she has more assists than Hortense Limousin and Alina Maria Bodar. That lets you know she's doing a really good job. Even though Hortense Limousin still has more highlights, but that has nothing to do with anything. So, Team Ukraine, who lost its second game in pole action against Rome, 20-15. Singapore lost against CS Rapid Bucharest, 2016. And you had a feeling that it might have been Bucharest kind of easing up, feeling comfortable. Maybe a little bit of complacency. You could think that. But at the end of the day, when you're looking at this game and you're thinking back of how it unfolded, you had this sweet outside shooting from Jermaine Lim Jia-Ying, who went 3 for 6 from long range and had 11 points. As a matter of fact, she's the leading scorer in the event right now. Jermaine is a straight bucket getter, a baller, shot caller. And if Lydia Ang Ziyi went 0 for 7 from inside the 2-point arc, she is capable of knocking it down from a distance as well. Singapore shot 4 for 12 from 2-point land against Madagascar. Madagascar came up short last night, shooting 0 for 12 from long range. And as you know, Madagascar lives and dies with the 2-point shot. Katerina Koval had 7 points and 9 rebounds against Prague. Miriam Uronili had 6 points and 6 rebounds as well in that matchup. So it's the inside game against the speed and outside shooting. Take your pick. Who you got? Ukraine is favored on paper, but Singapore is the number 2 seed in the event. Good pass on the feed inside. Results in a first bucket for Team Singapore. And please don't sleep on Singapore. You might not have seen them in the past few years that involved in 3x3, but things have changed. Mark my words. Singapore participated in the Chengdu event. First, ooh, Yashko went for the no look. And just like all of us, Kova wasn't ready. And Ronili took position. And Ying right away. It's what you call a transition basketball in 3x3. But she's having a hard time staying close. And the key element for Singapore, can Jermaine Lim Jia-Ying knock down the 2-point shot? She's going to be matched up with slower defenders. She's going to create the space that she's been creating so far in this competition, but she needs to knock those down for sure. That's the only way. Fast break. Koval will go back at it. Is the third time a charm? It's not. Maybe the fourth. She's just stat padding now. Koval jumped up to the moon. She has great reactivity on her feet. Ukraine is participating in its first Women's Series event of the season. I remember telling you guys that Ukraine looks like one of the favorites to make it to the final. You have the Netherlands, Bucharest, Ukraine as probably the favorite teams to take it all in Vienna. But they're gonna have to meet up eventually, even before the final. Just like Highlander, there can only be one left. Defense. Bismarck flex the ball out of bounds. Once again, Ukraine is locking up defensively, very focused. So you had two wide open two-point shot attempts from Ying that were unsuccessful. But beyond those two opportunities, there has been nothing available, nothing clean going on for Singapore. Koval. Great wall of Ukraine. She's blocking everything. Singapore cannot find the way right now to create space. Find again opportunities for outside shooting efficiency. Great extra pass. And Yashko misses, but Miriam will clean up the mess and bump the lead up to 3. That's going to be a carry. Koval with the blunder down low. Needs to do a much better job focusing and putting the finishing touches whenever she gets the ball that deep. Koval is going to finish with a double digits number in rebounds at the end of the game. Singapore is outmatched physically. Ukraine is one of the most physical squads you'll have in the Women's Series scene. Sometimes you just got to keep the game simple. You execute the two-lady action with the right angle on the screen. Good spacing. And Yashko needs to do a better job feeding inside. Another open look. There you go. This is the way. Mandalorian style. Koval. The quick trigger. It's a clean block on Kosma. So the third time is a charm for Jermaine. This is what Ukraine needs to press the button on. They need to keep pressing, keep feeding inside, keep searching for mismatches. And the thing is this, they don't even have to work hard to have the mismatch. Having both Koval and Oronili on the court at the same time is systematic mismatch opportunity after mismatch opportunity. Great speed. Fortunately for Singapore. And then Jiayin can't finish, and that's a nice wraparound pass. They need to do that all game long. Fast break, nothing that Singapore can do about that. Singapore does not get those to drop. This quarterfinal is going to be short-lived. Nice fake. Koval with a great recovery. Clean hands. And don't think that Singapore is not up to par. You have to appreciate the defensive intensity from Ukraine since the beginning of this game. Ukraine took the assignment very seriously because containing Jermaine Lim Jiayin is quite a challenge. Let me tell you that. She is not the leading scorer in this event by luck. 20 points in 2 games so far. I told you. Foul on the ground. Singapore will keep on coming back. They'll keep on trying. That's the way they came back against Bucharest, and that's the way they're coming back against Ukraine right now. Foul on the ground. Three straight fouls in barely 10 seconds for Singapore. The penalty now is getting closer. Very well executed. Nice setup. Good pass from Koval. That's a tough shot. Great coverage by Koval. 6 Team foul. Okay, it's not the 16th foul. It's the 7th team foul against Ukraine. I thought it was going to be called on Singapore, but no. Veronika Kosma caught by patrol. Just like that, 2 free throws. Got to knock those down if you want to hope to make a run in the second part of this game. Lydia Ang Ziyi knocked down the 2 previously. 3 straight points for her. And Ukraine is far from being safe. Especially if Koval misses. And I can tell Yashko is familiar with beach volley. Let me tell you that. That's a clean set right there. Right on the mark. She got it in the middle of the square. Look at this. Oh. Yashko built up some confidence with a little volleyball putback just a second ago. And now she's going off with a little mid-range special. It's a good take. Han keeps the game close, but that is the last foul she will be allowed to make for free before sending Uro Neely to the free throw line. Koval. Makes it look easy down low. Singapore, if you give them space, that is a silly foul. Sometimes just gotta let it go. And I like what I'm seeing from Jermaine Lim Jia-ying. She's saying, well, you know I got the mismatch down low. If you allow for the pass to get there easily, then I'm cooked. I'm done for. And that is very true. It's not just whoever's guarding the inside player that is responsible for a defensive situation such as this one. Whoever guards the ball needs to put great ball pressure so the ball does not get there easily. 5-point game. Ooh, Koval lost in translation. That is a bad transition offense. Koval rushed a little bit. Oh, it's a no-no. Angel face and devilish defense. Slowly but surely, Ukraine, it's a first Women's Series event of the year. It's getting closer to a semifinal berth. Koval padding up her rebounding stats. I would not be surprised to see that number be in strong double digits. A little bit out of rhythm. She was not really looking forward to shoot on the catch. She was looking to pass, and her body balance was a bit awkward. Koval missing, and Yashko trying to go back for it. The volleyball tip, put back. Nice execution of the two-lady action right there. Ying with a great pass, and that's a turnover. Jermaine for two. The ball rims out. A little bit short, and that's a silly foul. Ching Yue Han. A little greedy. She could not resist. This is a silly foul. Angelica Liashko will not be asked twice to add up to the lead. She gets her own rebound, feeds inside. Miriam Oronili with the easy one. That's going to be too much. She had to shoot it. Ball connected with the rim. And they're going to go right back inside. This game is soon to be over. Ukraine understood the assignment. They had the favorable mismatches in the paint, and they capitalized on it in the smartest of ways. Great pass. It seems easy. You still need to have the mental focus and the skill set to execute. Nearly. This is game. Feeding inside, Koval probably has a double-double. And Ukraine will meet up with the Netherlands in the semifinals. Ooh la la. Singapore keeps on getting better. But when you have a squad that is outmatched physically, you count on the outside too. The outside shooting efficiency. And if you can't make those happen because of great defense, then things get complicated. Hello, ladies. Congrats. See you in a bit. Let's watch some highlights. It is now time for quarterfinal number 3. And it's going to be CS Rapid Bucharest against Prague VSC. Since the game finished before the 10-minute mark, we're going to have a few minutes added to the timing. We're going to have a little entertainment break. It's going to be a short one. Tip-off at, or check ball, more so than tip-off. Check ball at 11:05. So don't go too far. We'll be right back.
Instagram unser Fan-TV-Team, was die da machen, ist stolz pur. Ganz stark, danke vielmals, Fabi. Danke an meine Frau Patrick und ihren Mitgliedern, die jetzt gesetzt Wahnsinn. Danke. Und eines noch, von allen begrüßen und Brüder, eine Gruppe habe ich vergessen. Die habe ich über die Geschichte gelassen, natürlich nicht negativ. Aber das Putzteam, danke vielmals an unser Putzteam, die macht einen unglaublichen Job. Danke, dass Sie uns immer den selben vorgereist haben. Wir so schön auf Hochglanzfolie, das Filmreise. Was für eine coole Dauerwoche vor die Beine. Und der eine wird abgelaufen, glaube ich. Aber die Stimme nicht verlassen. We're off in a few moments to the next one. And it's a women's qualifier in the women's series. Nächstes Spiel. Bucharest versus Prague. Also wir sind in der Women's Series, wir sind im Viertelfinale. Women's Series Quarterfinals. Followed by win today, hosting in the A1 Arena, supported by Visa. And we're ready to go. The next matchup is between the CS from Bucharest and Prague VSC. And the players are ready in the tunnel. I'm gladly announcing Team Prague is the first team. Here comes the number 20. Okay, now we have it in the screen. Looking Bucharest versus Prague, and now that players are ready. Okay, here she is in the top number 25. That's anybody? Gyorvs for Bucharest. Next member for Bucharest, with number 6 in the jersey, Martina Petinette. Team for Bucharest, number 23, here comes Anina Maria Portugal. With number 10 jersey in the white dress, here comes
All right, there you have it. The team's presentations. CS Rapid Bucharest, the first pro team in the history of Romanian basketball to get involved in 3x3, and we love it. And what a great way to start in building a truly competitive and promising roster. National team player for Romania, Alina Maria Podar. National team player for Lithuania, Martina Petrinaite. National team player for France, Hortense Limousin. And an American force in the paint with Natalie Kukowski, who's been involved in 3x3 for a while. And it's quite a handful for any defense. Doesn't matter who you are. Prague won against Rome 17-9. Prague looked good. Had a promising start of the event, and then against Ukraine, things did not work out the way the Czech ladies were hoping for. And the fault is pretty simple. When you shoot 2 for 15 from an outside two-point range, then obviously things are going to get complicated. And guess what? 2 for 15 from long range, and they only lost 20-14. So imagine only if Prague starts hitting up, knowing that Breshkova went 1 for 6 and Fuchikova went 0 for 4 against Ukraine. And the thing is, when Prague won against Rome 17-9, they did not even shoot the ball well from long range either. So Bucharest is by no means of the imagination safe in this matchup, but they are favorite on paper for sure. Hortense Limousin, little spin for the sweep, pull up on the baseline. It's a good first possession for CS Rapid. Hortense Limousin is so good with the mid-range. She cannot translate it to long range. Just the shooting form not allowing her to have the consistency she needs. Maybe it's also a confidence thing. Beautiful wraparound pass, but Batonova cannot quite get the lift necessary. And Hortense Limousin needed to rise up and shoot that one. Second time in a row that Zvatonyova cannot get the bucket to go. Backdoor cut, beautiful. And bounce pass, inside dribble. Just like that. Great look by Kukowski, and you know, if you've followed 3x3 long enough now, that Hortense Limousin loves those type of setups where she has two options. She can come off the handoff, or she can literally blow past you with a backdoor. She's so fast. The first step is one of the best in the business. We got a hidden nose. Fuchikova. Check back, making sure that there was no foul play. Oh. Truly accidental. Hortense Limousin backing up and crashing into Fuchikova's nose. If you want to pass the ball up against Hortense Limousin, you do it up high. Don't do it down low. It's mathematical. It's scientifical. That's a soft little lob pass. Taking her sweet time. She drove the ball down deep. Prague is already in trouble. Mid-range special. Does not get the shooter's touch on that one. Lina Maria. That's a good strong take right there. You have to identify the matchups. You know that Kukowski will have a hard time staying with much faster guards once she's matched up on the perimeter. And on the other hand, obviously, shorter guards will have much trouble keeping her off the boards and the inside position. And Hortense Limousin, do we count that as an assist? I don't know. Maybe it's a backboard assist. Let's just say that. The French in me wants to say it's an assist. I'm not going to say it's a brick. Four zip. Rough start for Prague. Hortense Limousin going under. That was the right decision right now, as Prague seems to not be able to find any type of rhythm from the outside. And the problem is for Prague, they need that desperately if they want to survive. Kowski, a bit short. Patience. Porta said, she's holding me. Well, she might be holding you a little bit. That's a great run around action with the sweet pass. Hortense Limousin wants to go right back at you, and she does so successfully. Mid-range, there you go, Prague VSC finding a little bit of rhythm with Fuchikova back in the game. And that's an and one. And the good thing that Prague has going on for itself is that Bucharest is already getting pretty close to the penalty. If you go for the steal, that means that you're setting yourself up for failure, giving the mid-range to Hortense Limousin. Luckily for Prague, she missed what she usually makes. But being out of position defensively also sets you up for failure for you securing the defensive board. Petrenaite, the right place at the right time, draws second team foul. Petrenaite, nope. Committing the sixth foul now. Prague VSC in a much better position now than the Czech ladies were about 2 minutes ago. I don't know what they said, but brrr, I like that. I like that. And I really like the mic in the middle of the timeouts. I wish I spoke 1,000, 100, a million different languages. But I don't. Speak 4. It's not too bad. Hortense Limousin taking everybody's cookies. Yes. Good hands, good defense. Hibalova. Sika Hibalova. Alova. Ooh. Yeah. You know, I can do some remixes, some like that. They call me DJ Czar. And Hibalova, inspired in the Bluetooth, hearing me sing her name. She gets the quick bucket, and Hortense Limousin with the second bad miss, and that is a tough fall. Sika Hibalova hit the deck pretty hard in the back of her head, most importantly. And Podar was trying to avoid the crash. But once on course, she could not do anything about it. And Kuchkova enables Prague to take the lead. So Prague is not doing it with long-range shooting. Prague is doing it with overall aggressiveness, bringing the number of fouls against Bucharest high enough that now each new foul earns them a pair of free throws. A little bit stagnant, but the Naite, that's a beautiful feed inside. Kukovsky right before the expiration of the 12 seconds shot clock. Warning against CS Rapid for D-Love game. The tie game, 7 apiece. Kowski puts way too much on it, and Petrinaite spinning around. Good move. Tough finish. Petrinaite knocks down the free throw, and CS Rapid takes the lead back from the Czech ladies. No love on the finishing touches. Svatlanyova full of good ideas, but execution in the end, not smiling. Strong defense. Bucharest. Bucharest will play 3 events in the upcoming weeks, including this one, obviously. Hortense Limousin still off target, 0 for 3 now from long range. It's going to be a bit long. Briskova. That's a good move. This time around, Lucy made sure to finish what she started. In the corner, catching, shooting, and breaking it. 14th foul against Prague. Podar chose the hard way. Went the strong side, and it's her good side. Tough hit, back to a 2-point lead. Petrinaite spent a long time in the paint, let me tell you that. Mouzin gives it back. Petrinaite for the 2. A little bit long. That's a good fit inside. Chikova keeps the game close. That's a smart foul. It's only the 15th foul. If you get blown by and you have fouls to give, you better give them. You don't want to give a wide open layup to Podar. Second TV timeout. Let's listen to Bucharest.
Yeah, box out, let's not look at the ball. Let's secure the box out and then go to the ball and then we are fine for the transition, okay? No fouls. Together, do it, Rishi.
Running the same play they had at the very start of the game. Kukovsky living. Brikovka in the dust. That's a trouble. Hortense. Two ideas going on at the same time on the catch. In her mind. Got her confused. Footwork was not clean. Prague still close. Prague still struggling from long range. Petrinaite, little pull back. 2-point dagger. Biggest lead in favor of Bucharest now for a long time. You have to go back to the start of the game for CS Rapid to have that much breathing room. No love on the finishing for Chikova. Hortense Mouzin got to her spot. Couldn't put the finishing touch on her favorite left-hand lay. That's the way you finish, with your left. Antoniova keeps the game close enough. That's going to be a moving screen, an offensive foul. To keep things simple, not a moving screen, but Petrinaite, as she was sealing, overextended the arms. That's the technical foul. Hortense Mouzin tried to tell the referee, I didn't mean that, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. But that's the second time it happens. Second delay of game for CS Rapid. You see, this time around, she made sure the ball bounced real high. Great defense by Podar. Mid-range special, a little bit short. And Prague is in position to make this Bucharest team struggle for the first real time. Because Singapore came back late in the game, but there was no real doubt that Bucharest was going to win that game. Petrinaite misses. And now that's the shot to take the lead. Oh! Oh, oh, oh! Brashkovska. Norton Limousin tying things to 15 apiece. Now we got a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. We got a ball game. Prague can still afford to foul once. Bucharest cannot. Fuchikova makes that last foul. Both teams now in the penalty. Brejkova. Gives the lead to Prague for the first time. Norton Limousin tied it up. Oh, the deadly hesitation. Hortense Limousin gave her opponent the Medusa treatment. Turned into stone. Nice. The response right back. We're going to have a thriller, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have a thriller. Hortense Limousin gives it up. Podar. That's clean defense. There is mismatch in the paint. You got to give the ball up much faster. That's a missed opportunity right there for a much easier situation. Hortense Limousin. Deadly in and out. The hezi once again. And the response, Fuchikova. Are we going to have a game winner? Are we going to have our first overtime of the knockout round? And Limousin gets her cookies taken away for the game. No. All right. We go into overtime. Hortense Limousin got all of those moves in the bag. In and out crosses, fake spins, between the legs, behind the back, whatever you like. She got it. So, since we don't see a lot of overtimes since the beginning of the event, we had one in the qualifying draw. We haven't had one since. I remind you, the first team to 2 takes the prize. And that could be it right there. Ooh. Lukowski almost caught off guard. Petrinaite for the kill shot. Short. The better matchup because Prague, even though they've shot the ball poorly, they're more than capable of getting it done. No love on the finish. It's happened often for Lucy Svatonyova since the beginning of this game. Petrinaite, tough finish off the spin. So once again, Bucharest needs to get a stop. And if you're Kukovski, you better make sure you don't give any space to Brejkova or Fuchikova. Let's see if CS Rapid can come up with a big defensive stop. Daylight. I told you, Kokowski. Be careful, girl. You're playing with fire. ISO mode activated. Hortense Limousin takes care of business. She is that good. And CS Rapid Bucharest is our third team in the semis. And don't fake me out with the highlights. Let me finish my sentence, please. So Netherlands, Ukraine, and CS Rapid, I told you the three favorites to win it all will meet up in the Final Four. Last but not least, the last quarterfinal of today's action. Gyorvs going against Madrid, and Gyorvs has done a good job escaping, first of all, a very, very balanced and dangerous group with Portugal and Austria. Gyorvs won 18-16, and you saw Portugal going against Netherlands, matching up pretty well for 7 minutes, even though they collapsed in the last three. You saw the quality of that Portuguese squad. And don't forget, Netherlands are the #1 team in the world. And then Austria came up short against Gyorvs. It wasn't the prettiest of games. We ended up with a 13-10 score. And Viraj Kiss ended up being the difference maker for Gyorvs. You see her there. Viraj Kiss towering over everyone. Will need to duplicate her strong inside performances from the pool phase. Now, if we're talking about Madrid, we're talking about a squad that has some certified bucket getters, particularly Ainhoa Gyorvs. If you didn't know about her, you need to do your homework. Gyorvs had 8 points, shooting 4 for 6 from inside the arc and 2 for 4 from outside the arc against Italy. She was the difference maker, enabling Madrid to earn a historical victory for them. This was the win that enabled them to get to the quarterfinals today. Madrid failed to qualify to the main draw in Marseille earlier this year. They were part of the main draw straight up before the competition started in Vienna, coming into this event as the 8th seed. They played a tough matchup against the Netherlands. Ended up losing 15-10, but the game was a tough battle. They kept the Dutch ladies to 0 for 8 from outside 2-point range. The problem for Madrid, they shot 0 for 6 in that matchup. And obviously, if you wanted to beat the Dutch, you need to find some scoring. You need to find some solutions. Now they're matched up with Gyorvs. And I think this game is probably the most balanced quarterfinal, the most even and uncertain quarterfinal that we've had since the beginning of the knockout round today. The Netherlands are the favorite. They're the #1 team in the world. Their matchup against Portugal, coming into this competition as the 15th seed, left no doubt that they were the favorites, and they proved it. Ukraine against Singapore was on paper a bit of a mismatch. Ukraine was just too big, too strong, too physical. Prague going against Bucharest. On paper, CS Rapid Bucharest is just as good than anybody. The resumes are just stellar. And here, Gyorvs and Madrid, two private teams. They have different weapons. They have the same quality, which is high-level 3x3. So let's see who can come up on top and meet up with Bucharest in the semis. Claudia Pop. Popping that 2 right in the grill of her opponent. 2-zip. That's a great start of the game for the Hungarian international. Claudia Pop putting a great deal of ball pressure on the ball. And Laura Mendes needs to make sure that she's ready. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gyorvs starting off the game hot. Turner, who doesn't have the highest trajectory on her 2-point shots. She was a bit flat, a bit short on day one. She knocks down this one. Madrid gets on the scoreboard. Virakis draws the first team foul against Madrid. Elbow action. Zooming past Claudia Pop. Not an easy task, but she did so successfully. No other than Ainhoa Gyorvs. Claudia Pop going to the left this time around. The ball rims out. Good off-ball movement, and Gyorvs is so good at attacking on the catch. Told you she's a baller. Shot caller, Turner. Ball skewing to the left. She's off target. Gyorvs fitting inside. He's gonna have to shoot it. You cannot take too long to figure things out. Ana Maria Palma Jorge took way too long. And Virak Kiss did a great job moving away from the bump, getting herself in the right position to get fed close to the cup with size advantage. (5-3). It's going to be a carry. Cannot overdo it. Gyorvs too ambitious on that one. Claudia Pop. It's just too low. Oh, Claudia touched the ground. And Laura Mendez will end up traveling, but Claudia, luckily for her, saw this long-range attempt from Laura Mendez being a miss. Turner needs to go stronger. Little off-ball movement, freeing up Palma Jorge. Wide open look. Madrid responding right back. That's going to be a travel. Mid-range. You need skill to pull that off against Claudia Pop. And Mendez has a whole bunch of it. Claudia Pop staying with it. Foul against Virak Kiss. First TV timeout, and Madrid leads by 1.
Estamos mejor en el under. Porque si puedo, puedo. Si en el repic vuelvo under. Sí, pero es complicado.
If I can, I can. Well, that's the best way to describe things. Don't worry, baby. If I can, I can. And if you cannot, you know the answer, right? You cannot. So, 6-5. Ball checked up at the top. Madrid with 3 team fouls. Claudia Pop. A good look. You are not going to deny Gyorvs from getting where she needs to go in the paint. Kiss. Well contested inside. And that's another look, but that's a 1-pointer. Laura Mendez gives Madrid a 3-point lead. Could have been short-lived if Claudia Pop managed to knock this one down. And Mendez with some Kevin Durant toes. You know the reference. That means you follow basketball. You know, Kevin Durant did not go to the finals because of his three-point shot being counted for 2, because he has the longest toes and feet in the history of toes and feet. That's why. That's a good take. Marta Canella. Second team foul against Gyorvs. Today we got a day full of action for you. We got the wheelchair, Vienna Masters. We got the World Tour. Main draw action. We had the qualifying draw for the World Tour yesterday. We're finishing up the Women's Series today. I mean, come on. What else do you want in your life? Oh, and I forgot to mention that we also have the Nations League. Yeah. 3x3 is life in Vienna. Turner thought about it. And thinking about it did not get her anywhere. Great footwork, and I think it's only going to be an extra step. I'm not sure. Technically, with the 0 step, even though I don't like that rule, but yeah. Legally, it might be just good. Kiss. Bucket will count. And what I like about Vera Kiss right here, she got it off quick. She did not give time to the referee to think twice about counting the bucket. Because most times on those type of fouls, the ball is given back at the top, because the foul is considered to be made on the ground. Pass needs to be lobbed a little bit more. Gyorvs. She is so tough. Back to a 3-point lead. It's going to be 15 foul against Madrid. And we haven't seen Gabriela Laufer. Laufer could be an X factor. Team Gyorvs. Ooh, up and under. Great footwork. Claudia Pop. She's so tough. One of the most experienced Hungarian player in 3x3. That's a good lob. You got to put the finishing touch on that, Palma Jorge. Kiss. Patient. Could not get enough elevation. That's going to be a mismatch right here. Beautiful feed, Gyorvs. Gyorvs, she owes everybody coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker, but most people are. I don't know. What are you? A tea or a coffee drinker?
For us, you gotta finish stronger. You gotta attack more. Be aggressive and go to the rebound. Shoot every shot with confidence. I gotta play defense and I gotta get us set up. We gotta get stops. We gotta get stops and we gotta score. Go score. They'll call the foul. Together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Together.
I like the leadership here from Yvonne Turner. She's saying, I got to start playing defense. I mean, not start, but she's confirming. I got to play defense and get it set up. She wants Claudia Pop to be aggressive and get buckets. She needs Laufer She crashed the boards, and she needs a kiss to finish stronger. She said it all. Funny thing is, that's exactly what I said. That's right, Yvonne. We understand each other. And Virag heard it clear and loud. Quick hands. Takes the ball out of bounds. Neither team is close to foul trouble. Madrid still has 1 foul to give, and Gyorvs 2. It's a tough hit. She stepped out of bounds. So Gyorvs coming up with a good defense right now. Has the ball with an opportunity of tying things up or even. If anything, taking the lead back. Claudia Pop heard me. She said, you know, Angelo, I heard the options. I think I'm going to take option number 2. Remember what you said? Taking the lead? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Boom. So what I like about that timeout, everything requested by Yvonne Turner happened. Claudia Pop scoring, being aggressive. Virag Kiss finishing strong. Yvonne playing defense, deflecting the ball out of bounds. But I told you it was a very even matchup, didn't I? I told you. 11 apiece with 3 minutes left in this game. No clear advantage with the fouls. Nothing. That's a nice move, but finishing not up to par. Mid-range, high-level shot right there from Laura Mendez. Virag Kiss. Just to finish stronger, indeed. Virag Kiss wanted the foul call on her previous shot attempt. So it might be a second warning against Gyorvs, as you see Gervasini shoot a free throw, technical foul shot. Now Gyorvs will be in a penalty. Could Madrid benefit from the bonus? It's a nice lob pass, extra pass. You got to finish the play. You cannot spoil dessert. Virag Kiss going strong and finishing strong. She established position very early. She never let it go. Gervasini trying to draw a foul. Yvonne Turner will get the bucket. I'm not sure what happened. Gervasini potentially hit her head. I don't know. We're going to see right now. Ay. Yep. She did, and she hit her head very hard. So probably going to keep her off the court once she manages to get up. The hit was clearly strong, It's a bad fall. So she's definitely going to have to follow the concussion protocol. The way she hit the deck. Not going to be allowed to get back on the court. My humble opinion. Vassini all shaken up. And the only thing that matters is for her to get up, not injured. So 2 minutes left in the game. We have a tied 13-13 scoreboard. Court marshal, Vasilis Ribas, making sure it's not slippery. And the turnover, costly, Laufer. Oh! Gabriela dropping the cake before setting it on the table. That could be costly for Gyorvs. You do not want to give Madrid too many opportunities to knock down a two or get on the free throw line knowing that Gyorvs now is in the penalty. Turner, once again, full of good ideas. If you don't finish what you start, Madrid will not be begged to score on you and take advantage of those misses. Turner, long range, Kiss with the board. And Kiss will finish. 14 apiece. Are we gonna have back-to-back overtime? No, probably not. Not if Marta Canella knocks down the two. Claudia Pop tries to clap back unsuccessfully. What you got for us, Marta? What you got for us? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Absolutely insane. One-legged two-point dagger right in the hearts of the Gyorvs ladies. Claudia Pop says, Angelo, it's not over. I hope not for you, but it's complicated now with the clock running out. The steal. Claudia says, don't doubt us yet. There is a push in the back. 6-team foul against Madrid. Does Gyorvs still have a timeout? I need to see that one again. Marta Canella, one-legged 2 points, long range bomb. Are you kidding me?
I know.
What kind of shot is that?
Listen. One situation. Yep. I pass the ball to Virag. Yep. I'm moving this way. Yep. You faking like you're going on a handoff, but reversing back for real screen. There we go. Okay. Let's go. And then press it. Yeah. You got this. Here we go. Together. 1, 2, 3.
So they're going to go for a little snake screen with Yvonne Turner. Claudia Pop wants to take the responsibility of this last shot. Turner will act like she'll come off for a handoff with Virag. Claudia Pop sees daylight. She misses. She got her miss. They need to foul. They need to foul quick. And the time needs to get reset properly, because there's more than 0.8 seconds left for sure. Put it back to 1.6. These are huge free throws. And Marta Canella misses the first. She misses the second. And the ball given back to Madrid. There won't be enough time left on the clock for Gyorvs to get it done. Madrid and Gyorvs exactly as expected. The game could have gone either way. Very balanced matchup. But in the end, the Spanish ladies will walk away winners. Knocks down the free throw. This game is over. Madrid, a la Madrid. 2017. Looking forward to the semifinal against CS Rapid Bucharest. So there you have it. The semifinals are set. Don't go anywhere. We're going to have a very short break, and then it's about the wheelchair masters. Don't miss out on the action. I'm counting on you. Congratulations, Madrid. Making it all the way to the top 4 of the competition, and maybe more. Who knows? We'll find out later on today.